everyone, and welcome back to Librarian's Choice. Each week we will be looking at some of the new books coming into the children's section of the library. Both branches of the Prince George Public Library are now open, so you're welcome to come in and look at the books yourself. We do have new procedures as well as new hours, so make sure to check those out before you come in to make sure you have a safe visit. This week we are looking at a junior novel about all the people you'll meet in middle school, a non-fiction title about the history of the Paralympics, a picture book about the cutest and bravest creature, and finishing it off with a board book all about butts. And now, without any further ado, let's look at some books. Our first book is The 47 People You'll Meet in Middle School by Kirsten Mahoney. Getting ready to start middle school? Well, you'll need to know what to expect. Get to know every person you'll meet and how they can help you and who to stay away from. Discover the ins and outs of middle school in this guide from an older sister to her younger sister. From tackling a new building to meeting new people like the assistant principal, the class pet, the huggers, the renegade, the tomato kid, and your old best friend's new best friend. This is a must-read for anyone starting middle school. This book is all about those awkward and unpleasant years right around middle school. You get to look at how relationships bend, curve, and stretch around each other at this fraught age. Whether you're the age to be going into middle school and learning some tips and tricks from the book, or you just want to take a trip down memory lane and revel in the nostalgia of when you were in middle school, this book is great for any audience. This cute and sweet novel will have you smelling cafeteria food and hearing slamming lockers all over again. Our next book is A Sporting Chance, How Ludwig Guttmann Created the Paralympic Games by Lori Alexander. Telling the inspirational story behind the Paralympic Games, this chapter book biography artfully combines archival photos, full-color illustrations, and a thrilling narrative to honor the life of Ludwig Guttmann. Guttmann was a German Jewish doctor who escaped to England before World War II. And after years of patient care and research, he developed life-saving treatment techniques for paralytics. As many paralyzed men returned from war, he helped them survive, regain their will to live, and recover basic skills through rehabilitation therapies. He also began to host sporting events to help his patients regain strength and enjoy recreation. This led to the creation of the Paralympic Games. Alexander does an outstanding job of presenting wide-ranging and complex ideas for young readers, including scientific and historical background, without bogging down the text. This book is recommended for children aged 9 to 12. However, anyone interested in learning the history behind these incredible games would be intrigued by this biography. With equal parts history and heart, this is a great read for any sports enthusiasts. Our next book is Rot, the Bravest in the World by Ben Clanton. Rot is a mutant potato, and like most mutant potatoes, he loves mud. He plays games in it, he eats it, and he even sleeps in it. So, when Rot sees the most magnificent, messy mud pit, he just can't wait to jump right on in. But then, Rot's big brother warns him, watch out for the squirm. The squirm is slippery and slimy and gross and grimy, and it lives in the beloved mud. Now, Rot's too scared to jump into the puddle. Can anything help him feel brave enough to take the plunge and face the squirm? A sequel to Rot's first adventure, Rot, the Cutest in the World, this offbeat offering and its decidedly unique protagonist offer up a whole bunch of earnestness and heart. Rot is charming while also providing useful coping strategies for young readers when they might have to face their own fears. The artwork is a perfect balance of being gross enough to amuse kids without being truly disgusting. The book offers a number of fun visual gags as well as dynamic typeset to really give the text punch. Overall, this is a great, fun read with lots of humor that may just help children find their hero within. Our last book is Butts by Katrin Crow. Whose feathery butt is this? A chicken butt, of course. Little ones will love to see the close-up photography and try to guess which animal the wrinkly, colorful, fluffy, or prickly butt belongs to. Animals featured include a bunny, a chicken, a mandrill, a Shar-Pei, and a porcupine. If you enjoy guessing all the different creatures, make sure to check out the rest of the Whose Is It series, including titles such as Whose Tail Is It?, Whose Scales Are It?, Whose Coat Is It?, and Whose Wings Is It? Animals of all types are featured in this photo-based series that invites the reader to guess the animal in each close-up photograph. A great combination of familiar and unique animals makes this an engaging read for a wide variety of ages and reading levels. And that's all the books we have for this week. As I mentioned at the start of the video, both branches of the Prince George Public Library are open again, so you're welcome to come in and browse all of our new books. Make sure you check out the website before making your visit, as we do have new procedures as well as differing hours from when we closed. If you're interested in getting any more book recommendations or just want to get a hold of us, you can phone us at 250-563-9251 or email us at askask@pgpl.ca. And with that, I'll see you all next week. And as always, make sure to check out these books.